What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eyebrow back from the PT channel to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 16. Some discussion about Maggie versus Rick, possibly for Season 9. Obviously, spoiler warning, if you haven't seen the episode, you're not up to date of the show, or you're just worried about spoilers in general, stop watching now, as I don't want to ruin it for you. Now, like most people, the end of the Season 8 finale was pretty weird with the dialogue by Maggie Rhee. But if you love The Walking Dead like we do, join our Walking Dead family by subscribing to the PT channel, getting notifications, and I hope you do. Now, Maggie and Rick have been together since Season 2. Michonne came into the fold at the end of Season 2, mainly Season 3. But Maggie and Rick have been on the same page a lot of the time. Maggie in the comic says, "I believe in Rick Grimes." Rosita said that on the show. But Maggie Rhee is a little different on the show for a couple reasons. But Lauren Cohan does a great job as Maggie Rhee. I think a lot of people like her, some people don't like her. But overall, the tone of the conversation at the end, or towards the end of the episode, with Maggie and Jesus, the dialogue, we have the whole dialogue for you, we'll go over it, was just weird. The music was creepy, it was trying to be scary, like Maggie was like, "Rick was right, you were right about the Saviors and the Outpost." She was okay with Al and the Saviors that were helping them, because who wouldn't be? You saved people that are going to be assets to your group. Al can work, he's a laborer, he can help out, he can build stuff, he can help with a key to a future, all that stuff with the windmills and the silos and everything. Al will be a pretty good person for that, which is good. Not all Saviors were going to be bad, but I wouldn't have kept so many of them. Al turned out to be okay, building for the future, the New Beginning storyline, rebuilding the world and civilization will be a big point in Season 9 for sure. And also a group who opposes rebuilding civilization. You know the group I'm talking about, guys. But Negan is the prime reason why Maggie does not like Rick right now, or is pissed at Rick, or upset with Rick, or frustrated, or whatever. Maggie is not happy with Rick and Michonne because Negan is left alive. Negan dies, Maggie would be fine with it. Daryl would be fine with it. Don't know where Jesus stands. He might just be feeling out Maggie, getting information, and we'll go from there. But Jesus had a little bigger part at the end of Season 8. Probably will have a bigger part in Season 9 as well. But if you watch the part of the episode, again, the music is creepy. The lighting is kind of weird. It's kind of like Maggie is supposed to be scary. The lighting, the dialogue, and here's the dialogue. She says, "We have a lot to do. We have to build this place up. Make it work better than before. Make it thrive for the people who live here. We need our strength, the ability to defend ourselves better. We have to have that." But Rick and Michonne, Rick was wrong to do what he did. Michonne too. So we're going to bide our time, wait for our moment, and then we're going to show him. What does that mean? What are you going to show him, Maggie? What are you going to do? You're going to go against Rick and Alexandria? Because Maggie runs Hilltop, and Rick and Michonne are probably going to go back to Alexandria. Daryl, I guess, is staying at Hilltop with Maggie. But I'm guessing everybody's going to be at Hilltop for a little bit to rebuild. Alexandria is going to take some time. So it might be a little awkward. But we'll see how it plays out in Season 9. We'll see if Lauren Cohan gets a contract, if she comes back or not. But I didn't like the whole sequence with Maggie, Jesus, and Daryl in the office. But Maggie definitely is not going to like the fact that Negan is alive. And I understand that. And I agree with that. But for her to kind of be painted as a villainous role, that we're going to have to see what she does and how she's going to go against Rick and how it's going to go for Season 9. But ultimately, is Jesus going to help out? Because Jesus was all about keeping the Saviors alive. He's okay with killing Negan? Maybe, maybe not. He's kind of got a poker face here, so we could see what he's doing. But remember the whole outposts. Maggie even references the outpost, like you were right about the outposts. The whole thing with Morgan and Jesus keeping the Saviors alive, and Morgan wanted to take him out and Jesus wanted to save him, was a big conflict. A lot of people didn't agree with the Jesus outlook as he's saving everybody. He's saving the Saviors. There was a whole big fight about it. Is that going to come back around? Are we going to see that in Season 9? I don't know, but I didn't really like the way it was portraying Maggie at all. Like I said in other videos, Lauren Cohan, as of today, April 16th, does not have a contract for Season 9. She might, and she probably will, and I hope she does. But Daryl Dixon is going to go against Rick again. He clearly doesn't want Negan around, which I don't blame Daryl and Maggie, and we always thought that it would be a problem after the war. I thought it'd be a problem with Morgan too, but Morgan's gone. Also with Dwight, why did Daryl just kick him out and say, I see you again, I'm going to kill you? What's going to be the future for Dwight? Is he going to be a savior? Is he going to be running to Sherry? Is he going to be a whisperer? Is he going to connect it with that? I like the idea of him seeing Sherry again in season 9, but his conflict with Daryl is not going to come back around. And what's the honeymoon? Does Dwight know where to go to find Sherry? The infinity sign is connected with a future character in The Walking Dead. Well, we see that. But Rick and Michonne seem to be a power couple, not going anywhere. They were seen at the end of the season 8 finale talking with Negan, saying, you're going to rot in a jail cell. But I think the big thing is going to be Rick and Michonne see it one way. Daryl's going to have a conflict with keeping Negan around, which obviously is going to be a part. We thought that would be a big problem. But Maggie, what is she going to do? She's making a threat towards Rick and Michonne, so we're going to have another infighting kind of Civil War concept. We had that with Daryl and Rick already in season 8. Are we going to get that again in season 9 with Maggie and Michonne and Rick and Daryl again? And that's kind of annoying. I want to see them just moving towards the future of things. But the way Maggie said, we'll bide our time, means that'll happen later on down in the season, maybe at the end of season 9. But the big outlier is if Lauren Cohan has a contract. And I don't want to see Maggie and Michonne fight, because I'm pretty sure Michonne would take Maggie out very easily. But Maggie, Michonne, Rick, Daryl, are we having kind of a civil war again with that group? It's clearly all about Negan. So we'll see if Maggie and Daryl want to kill Negan and Rick and Michonne want to keep him alive. Does Negan escape the jail cell? That has to happen at some point, right? Having Negan in a jail cell is kind of stupid. It's kind of pointless if it's too long. It needs to be that way. They need to torture him a little bit. You got to have Negan dialogue with Rick, and happens with the comic, and it's in the comic, and it's pretty cool. But I know myself, I didn't like the lighting, the dialogue, the portrayal of Maggie being almost like a villain. Her dialogue, the music, the lighting, it was just not good to see Maggie, who was usually full of hope and spirit and going forward and being strong and carrying on. But I can kind of see why Lauren Cohan wants more money, because she's going to have a way bigger part in the future of the series and in season 9. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Are we getting Maggie versus Rick in season 9? Or at some point, if you're on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, of course, we are at the PT channel. We got a lot of different pages on social media. Become a PT Peep by subscribing to the PT channel and also our other channel on YouTube titled The Walking Dead News. We have live streams on The Walking Dead News every Sunday at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have a subscriber prize giveaway quiz coming up when we hit 2,000 subscribers on The Walking Dead News. We have a goal of 100,000 subscribers on both channels. Prizes, giveaways, all that fun stuff will be coming more and more and more when we hit more subscribers. I have a book series, 6 books available now, Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, paperback and digital versions on Kindle. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts of Maggie versus Rick and what you made of it. And remember, guys, believe in yourself. If you can dream it, you can do it.